All right, guys. Good morning. I'm just doing the recap. It's been a while that I haven't done the recap, and I thought maybe it's a good time to do just recap and say hi. So the market is down 4%. It kind of recovered from the big drop that it had before the pre-market. When you look at this pie chart, especially in a weekly chart, I mean, this we have some serious level on this pie chart that I think right now. I think if you go back in time in 2016, I think in 2018 December, so that's definitely a very strong level, 234 on a weekly chart. So let's see if you can crack that or not. But it is a scary time because the economy is completely slowing down, and this volatility is probably staying for another couple of months. No matter how much how much the government is intervening, but there's the virus needs to be contained. And usually, when you look at the SARS and swine flu in the past, market is usually come back and pick up 3 months after it's contained. So China has already contained it. If Europe and North America also contained the virus, you can expect the market recovers in 3 months. I mean, based on this study in the past. Yeah. So I mean, we were around 337. If they contain it in the next couple of weeks, which is unlikely, but in the next couple of months, the market started recovering. So we probably have another at least 6 months of a slowdown of the economy. I mean, I'm in Vancouver. Vancouver is really slow. Nobody's spending money. Nobody's coming out. So you can expect this volatility to stay for at least another couple of weeks. And a lot of people would get affected, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. I think there's nothing you can do until a vaccine or something comes out of it, or they can actually contain that. We traded AMD. No, we didn't actually. So what did we trade? Traded JD. So for me, JD is going on. So I traded JD at the 5-minute opening range breakup. This is a standard trade that we do in a 5-minute opening range breakup. I mean, there's nothing really complicated about that. JD opened very strong, squeezed above the VWAP at 5 minutes. I took JD to the long, so it's just the standard opening range breakup. I added more, both on a 5-minute and 1-minute chart, and so it went up 36.40 all the way up to above 37.20. We sold, and then it did drop. I got out the last piece. As soon as I got out, the stock has just moved back up. Originally, I wanted to get to this moving average, but it seems that originally I wanted to get to that moving average, but again, I got stopped out and I can't read. Oh, damn. So sorry about that. Yeah, so originally I couldn't do anything. Uber was, Uber is really was a 1-minute opening range breakdown. So for the breakup, 17.10 for the breakup 17, there was huge beats that we saw all in the chat. And we got into that, and after that it gets choppy and these bad prints. These weeks, people are asking me, what are these? These are called bad prints, and we had in a SPY a couple of times too this morning. So these are not really the stock moves up and down. These are called bad prints. And sometimes when the transaction happen in a very bad price action, it will be recorded and it is shown as a week in DAS. But it didn't really go down and then being bought back up, so it wasn't really a smooth move. If it was, the volume would have been probably 10 times or something like that. So because of no volume, these are bad prints, we call them, because every transaction that is happening has to go through the time and sells, and the way that DAS is doing every transaction here would be printed on the chart. It was Uber, and APRN was the craziest stock today. So I lost money on that, unfortunately. I lost a couple of $100. It came above. I tried to go long. I just didn't like the price action. Drop, came back up. I went long again for a break of high of pre-market and high of the day, but it just it didn't do anything. So I really didn't like the price action. Just drops, comes back. It was very difficult to trade, especially in the first 15 minutes. Eventually popped up to the 910 level that we had, dropped again, and it was really tough. And now it's just on a big move to 16. So it's a shorter squeeze, but I wasn't really doing anything on that. Yeah, so these were the 3 trades that I did. Oil is really down 12%. Again, because of the slowdown of the economy, nobody's buying oil. I mean, all the ships. I mean, in Vancouver, I see a lot of ships are just anchoring and staying. I've never seen Vancouver with so many big cargo ships. There's no tanker, but there's so many cargo ships are there. So there's nothing for them to really to move, so they're all staying. And again, it's a whole slowdown of the economy. Nobody's buying oil. There's also Saudi Arabia and Russia war as well, so that's also something to consider. That's why Canadian dollar is going really down. So US dollar is getting stronger. So I follow USD Canadian dollars of 1.45. It's because Canadian dollar is a very commodity based currency, so it moves with the oil. And with $23 a barrel, the whole oil sand is bankrupt because the cost of production for those industries is really, really high. So it's a very scary time for economy, especially in Canada. And everywhere, all the oil-based economies, because with these prices, sometimes you can't even extract anymore. It's just you don't cover the cost of extraction. Having said that, it's been a while that I haven't done this recap. I do the recap in the chat room, but posting it on YouTube, maybe do it more regularly. So I want to go to the off-topic chat, and we had a really good trading. I think Thor did really two nice trade on Roku. Hopefully he does. Thor did a really nice trade, opening range break up on he's just famous. His trade is doing that. He did a really nice Roku long. He also did a short on CCL right at the open around 11:20 or something. Is just going down. Hopefully he's getting it. He's getting a recap for us. Thor has been really busy with preparing the success webinar for today. So that's also something is worth for announcement. So if I come here, what are you? You just go away. So if you go to our webinar and workshops, guys, the list of all of the coming workshops are here. The next one, which is today at 8 p.m. in the Lifetime Webinar Room, Thor is going to talk about, let me put this one here. Talk about understanding level 2 and how he's trading based on level 2. He put a lot of time on this presentation, guys. So feel free to definitely come. We do have the recording, and recording would be available. Next week, Ed Martin is coming back. Ed is really good at trading in the after hours too for the earnings when their stock is just starting moving up and down. So we asked Ed is coming and to do a webinar. How does he trades that? Because this volatility after hours, 4:10 in the Eastern time, is very interesting. So Ed is coming to have a chat with us. Then we have Stephen Goldstein is he's in UK. He's one of the very old trading coaches, and he's gonna have about my golden trading rule. This is actually a paid presentation, so we actually pay him for his hours. Is coming, and it's not cheap. So please make sure to come and enjoy that. So the recording usually available for the next day. We put it. And who are these? These are some of the testimonials that we have, and the previous ones we have that as well. So if there is any, you want to see any previous one that we have, so you can actually go and see, all of these recordings would be available for the old ones. So in the education center, 24/7, all the lifetime members you can have. And if you are not a lifetime member, you can sign up as a lifetime member, and we have the monthly plan as well. So if you don't want to pay $2,000 right away, so that's it for the psychology. You can go to the psychology page that we guys have, and Jonathan and Mike are really working on psychology modules, and we have a bunch of so the next Q&A that we have with Dr. Katz for improvement, psychology improvement, it's going to be the next Tuesday, March 24th. And then we have My Golden Trading Online, which is already over there, but it's because it's related to psychology, it's here. And then we have all of the list of the classes that Mike and Jonathan are really preparing for us. So looking forward to all of these modules. I know if you click on that, talk about what this module is. And Mike is spending a lot of time really to preparing that. So I really recommend guys go spend time. And again, Mike is coming with a very, very strong background in teaching and education from a U.S. military, as well as Jonathan, who is a licensed psychologist and coach, has been here for years. All right, guys. So that's part of it. So that's it. So I'm gonna go to the off-topic chat. I want to show a couple of trades that people have done. Is anyone wants to share the trade that they did? An off-topic chat. Anyone wants to? Or that? No one? Everyone lost money today? Lucas shared it here. Oh, that's interesting. It's come on. What is that? Yeah, this one, Lucas, this is hard to, I don't know how to read this. If you can take a screenshot, that would be better. Arbano as our contributor. What did you do, Arbano? Oh, this is messed up here in Boeing. Boeing is really selling off, but eventually you went long at 940 and then you scaled out all of these partials. But it seems that you did some mess stuff, short and stuff here. So you got chopped up a little bit. David F, what did you do on Roku? I love these clean charts, guys. These clean charts are really nice to read. So that is Roku for opening range breakup. Yeah, that's essentially the same trade that Thor as well did. So there's so many good trades that people are sharing with us. John, what did you do, John? On Boeing, I don't know how you shorted Boeing on this strength. This is something that you got to do a recap for us. So what John did here is very interesting. Boeing opened a strong, but you shorted right at 105. Why? You got to tell us why. How did you read that this is going to drop like this? And it's just unbelievable that it's dropping. And yeah, it was amazing drop. Boeing is really beaten up. Boeing is one of those stocks that nobody really was expecting come below 300, but now it's just broken at 300. The man, CCL, yeah, it's a very similar trade that Thor did. Hopefully he does the recap for us. Yeah, 1120 all the way up to 1010. It's just unbelievable drop. We go up. Chris, what is this one? No, that's something else. Let me see up there who's having something for us. Blake. Let's see what Blake. Yes, so many great trade opportunity here. You don't have to be a winning trade. It can be a losing trade, guys, too. I mean, this is again Delta Airlines, one of the just biggest active stocks coming and selling up. And by the way, we have one new scanner, high volume trending stocks, that I'm actually going to share with the community as well. So as you see, Delta Airline and CCL and American Airline are all in top. So this is a new scanner for you want to find the stocks in play during the day. So you can actually look into that. So having said that, guys, I think, be safe. I mean, I didn't trade AMD, but again, Peter also took a couple of nice trades on AMD. I think Peter took a really nice short here. He shared it before. Yeah, he took a really nice double top. He observed the double top. Peter, if you can share your trade with us, that would be nice as well. So yeah, this is a double top. It's a famous double top for a reversal. Peter took a trade here and then big drop to VWAP. So that was a really nice risk to reward as well. So again, you don't need to catch this move. I mean, a lot of money can be made if you do the nice risk to reward analysis and trade it in a shorter time frame. A lot of people expect that, oh, they gotta take it to trade from here to here. No, you really don't need to. Yeah, so there's a lot of good trading here. Thanks for everyone for sharing that. Yeah, Peter just shared that for us. Yeah, so that's a trade that Peter did. He also called it in the chat. Again, really nice. And no over trading for Peter. Peter had this is a previous day close on AMD. And again, the rejection. So it's obvious that in lower highs, the obvious that AMD is short. He waited until they lost the moving average. On this pullback, he went short at 41.34 and dropped all the way up to 40.88. So that's a really nice move. This is a very, very nice trade. You don't need to catch this move. I mean, this is a very nice analysis and risk to reward. So here's a stop loss. Where is his stop loss? It wouldn't be here. No, stop loss would be probably around here. So as you see, this is a very nice 3-to-1 risk to reward or 4-to-1 risk to reward. Yeah, so that's great. Thank you so much. Ed also had a really nice trade. Let's check on Ed. Yeah, Ed is a new trader, but this is a really nice AMD long right at the open. At 40, below 40, all the way up to 41.25. This is an amazing trade. So long, it sold, and then what he did here was just added more, sold, and probably kept some here, sold, and then you added more here and sold. This is amazing. And I hope that by the time that you took a screenshot, the stock was here, but I hope that you actually cut the move toward the previous day close. Anyways, guys, yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much for coming and trading with us. I just wanted to remind you about today's presentation on Thor. I'm gonna learn. I don't know how this guy is trading. I mean, Thor, I don't know how he's trading really. I mean, Roku, You know, he probably were long here. I don't know how he's doing it. He reads these beads and asks stack up and stuff. So I want to learn from it as well. Yeah, Peter, for sure, please do that. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I just wanted to thank everyone. I'll see you tomorrow morning in the chat, guys. Thanks a lot. So I'm very green about my daily goal. So yeah, Peter is running a poll, and yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning, tonight in the webinar. If not, tomorrow in the chat, guys. Cheers.